Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Simubaya here, your host with the most. And I got a new microphone just in case you guys were like, whoa, we can hear you really well now. You sound professional. It's because I actually have a microphone. I bought another one of the one I was already using because it had a coupon. And you can't go wrong with coupons. Before we start up the game, got a couple shout outs really quick. Thank you to Revenant Locks for the follow. He followed me when I was off stream. He must have seen one of my flyers or I spoke to him in real life. And then the other one, Marcus to Marvelous. Thank you for that follow. Again, somebody who followed me when I was off stream because it has been a couple weeks since I was able to stream. But thank you for hanging out with me and thank you for joining me. Revenant, it looks like you're actually in the chat right now. So yeah, I hope you saw your shout out. If not, you can rewind it a second. But again, thank you for the follow. So let's go ahead. I know it's been a couple weeks since I've streamed because of work. Next weekend, I also am having a really weird split days off, so I'm not going to be able to stream. Although I might try to stream on a day off. Who knows? I don't. I usually make things up as I go. Yo, Revenant, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, I just realized there's no actual chat box on this particular screen. I'll have to fix that. But let's go ahead and start. Of course, man, I always try to shout out my followers. Even if you follow me when I'm not actually live, I always try to go back to make the extra effort. Because everyone likes to be acknowledged every once in a while. Very important. Everyone loves that. So we're going to start up with Control. Oh, I should probably turn on the Beast. The Beast is my splitter. That's what I call it. Because it is huge. Should have signal, yeah? Okay, there we go. And boom, just like that. Oh, I know. There's one other issue. Alright, so let me shut this off for a second. I forgot to my wife and I watched a movie the other day. I forgot to shut off the HDDP. This is what happens when you don't stream for a while. You forget to reset your settings. And I had to shut off the Beast because I prefer not to have my real name out there on the interwebs. And the easiest way to make sure that doesn't happen is to simply hide your screen. So we'll do that. Now the Beast starts up. See my setup, I have got 14 consoles that hook up to TV. So I have a splitter that takes care of the HDMI ones, and like I call it the tree. I have the RCA adapter, the AV cables for like the retro games. I call those two set up the ancients because I've got one that's got 8 different inputs and then one with 4 different inputs. So I call those the ancients. Now the Beast, the ancients are hooked up to the Beast, which is a 16 input HDMI switch. So I have plenty of room to go in the future. I'm only using 10 slots currently. Eventually, when I get a PS5, that will be 11 slots. All the way up to 16. And together, I call them the tree. At least that's how I talk about it. It doesn't really matter much to you guys, because you guys never really hear me talk about them a lot, but that's what I got. Ooh. And one reason why I always make sure I keep everything working right is I take great pride in using the classic consoles. Like when I play a retro game, it's on the actual console it came out on. Actual cart, it's great. Except, and also I'm going to be doing a thing, hopefully next month I will finally get the Wheel of Gaming up and running. Which is basically just like a video game randomizer. What you'll do is you get tokens for follows, you get tokens for subs, using bits, that kind of thing. And what it'll do is you hit the spin the wheel, I have to stop whatever game I'm playing and immediately swap to that game. Immediately. I can't stop and push buttons. I can't jump up and down to see what buttons do. I just have to start running. So I'm hoping it's one of those things where you guys enjoy watching me struggle, trying to keep up with everything. There's a lot of mannequins in here. There's supposed to be... Somebody told me, one of my friends told me that there is a outfit in one of these things. So we're going to try to find that. Interesting. Ooh, look! Audio. No? Nothing? Okay. That's fine. Oh, the tree. Yeah. Hey, it makes it easier to keep track of things. That when I'm talking to my wife about stuff, she's not like, "What are you talking about?" You're like, "The tree, you know, the tree." And she's like, "Sure, the tree." Ooh, asynchronous suit. Cool. Okay, so let's see what else is next. But yeah, it's a very complicated setup. One of these times I'm thinking about going onto my YouTube channel and posting like a tour of my setup, because it's complicated. I've got quite a bit of crap going on simultaneously. Evil Within. We're trying to figure out which missions we want to do next. I can't do the mannequin rubber duck yet. I used the jukebox last time, got my ass burnt. Dark Place. What is the mission briefing? What's my primary mission is this one, I think. Personnel protection. We're gonna go do that. That where I go and I go help people out. If I could just remember what buttons do things. One thing I hate about this game is how if I even pause it for a split second, there is so much lag. Also, I like to call my switchers the tree because it's kind of like a tree. It branches off in different areas. So definitely a fun little thing. There we go. We're gonna go over here. It helps to give things nicknames. I'm kind of one of those people like I got ADHD pretty bad. I lose track of things. So if I give things like nicknames and stuff, that actually helps me out. Also, I gotta amuse myself somehow, right? I mean, holy God, sucks. But it's just how I do things. So, Revenant, since you're still there, let me know if my audio needs a little bit of work. The new microphone throws off the balance a little bit, so I have to double check things. Also, if you guys enjoy, if you guys don't mind, you can always look at my intro video. I have a welcome video both for the channel and the YouTube channel. I made those on my last day off because I'm like, if I'm not on the stream, I should probably try to do things to help out the stream. Because you know, this is not a quick thing. So let's go kill these guys, huh? You guys remember last stream I actually went through here and destroyed this entire area? Thank you. Does that make the controls... Yes, it would very much make the controllers leave. Yeah, and wait. If the switcher is the tree, controllers are the leaves. Does that make me the squirrel? Like, does that make me a squirrel? I think I'm a squirrel now. Which is fine. I like squirrels. Everyone loves squirrels. Everyone loves squirrels. Who doesn't love squirrels? Die, okay. Oh no, what are these fucking things? I hate these things. So, like, I feel like I'm a squirrel all the time. I do like squirrels. Squirrels are cute. I do kind of want to pet a squirrel. Like, I would 100% have a pet squirrel if it was all feasible. Because I love all animals, really. Ouch! I hate those explodey things. Okay, so also a little bit of Games R&D Day chords. I like it. I like where this analogy is going, Revenant. This is good analogy. Also, I'm nuts about video games, so that helps. Mr. Fuzzy Tail is a nice thing. It would be. It's a little bit strange, but you know, we're talking about having pet squirrels. So, I mean, like, most people don't think that's normal. Or if they do, they're probably weirder than I am. Ooh, case files. There we go. Let's go see if we have some case files we haven't read. Mirror Supplement, I think this one. Redacted. She was admitted to a mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating Illinois to family in 1914. The object only appears on record in 2006 when the Bureau investigated a sunrise and disappearances in Redacted, Illinois. Agents found the item hanging in the local library. They contained it quickly, though the missing people of the town were never recovered. Supplementary materials. August 18, 1915, we certified that the case of Mrs. Redacted has shown her to be a lunatic under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. Her fixation with the family looking glass is noteworthy, though not uncommon matter when concerning the female disposition. Mrs. Carver is a fit subject for lunatic assignment, all right. Its confines and affliction passes. Okay, so I think I read this one last time. Yeah. So, Revenant, one thing I do on the channel when it comes to like lore and stuff with certain games, I will always read out the lore. Except that time where I kind of butchered the lore. Just because it makes things you get to learn more about the games and stuff. What is this? A dark place sounds interesting. Usually the top briefing is the official one. So we're gonna go investigate the elevator. Because I'm a sucker for a side quest. It's one reason why I actually haven't played really any RPGs on this channel. Like classic RPGs, not like Legend of Zelda type. Because I get so easily distracted by stuff. For example, I've been playing the Oracle of Ages games. The Oracle games on my Retro Sunday. That's neat. I'm glad you like that. I think it's fun to go through and reread the lore. So, because, well, I would love for a game to just tell you lore. Like, sorry. I like a lore-heavy game. I'm also aware of the fact that too much lore on a video game can slow down the pacing significantly. And a lot of game developers try not to do that. So, it's more fun. Although, it is fun, because, like, you get certain stuff like, how did I get in the same room? My favorite lore item description from, Bloodborne has always been, for the rocks. It's like, small stone can be thrown, quite thrilling. I love them. No, common stone found throughout Yarnum. Can be thrown, quite thrilling. But, you know, it's like, you take a lot of time to build a world. You want the world to seem real, to have stories behind things. In modern games, a lot of the times, like, you can play a game and enjoy it just fine without reading all the lore and the side quest info and all the other random crap that you come across, but I personally like to enjoy it. Because, I don't know, some put effort into doing it. You know, sometimes I forget I have telekinetic abilities to throw crap at things. Oh, Nelly, I hate those frickin' exploding dudes. Oh! Stop blowing up! Okay, that's not gonna work. Just listen to the scream, you know they're coming. No telekinesis for you, sir. I keep forgetting you can't actually reload the gun. I keep trying now. So, Ronan, what kind of games do you like? I've actually never played the God of War series, so I'll have to take your word on that. Okay, that's not entirely true. I played a little bit of God of War with a friend, but in Job Corps, but I didn't really have time for story mode. Yeah, nobody likes explodey enemies. Suicidal enemies suck. Run explode. Yeah, that sounds about right. Or like boomers are one of my least favorite. I run at you and explode enemies. Because you know, fat guy exploding and covering you with goo is not exactly the most fun time. And then of course you know the horde of enemies. But like the little flea floods from Halo. If I remember right, they like to explode too when you when they get too close to you. Thank you. I mean, sorry about that. Not thank you. I don't know why I said thank you. But yeah, I might look into the Gears of War game. I have an Xbox 360 around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Right above my PlayStation 4. I acquired it for $10. It was one of the black ones. I think they call them the Slims because it's a little bit smaller than the Xbox. But I acquired a Slim for $10 at Goodwill. As is, not guaranteed to work. Although I was told that if I brought it back within a week and it didn't work, they would give us store credit. Well, I bought a $35. I took it to a game store, the used game shop, like right down the street from my house. Trust me, very dangerous place to put it. Ask my wife. And they plugged it up and found out it worked just fine. So I bought a $35 course, so I paid like $40 for a fully operational Xbox 360. Then I just used the old, I've already talked to this guy. Then I just used the old, I used an old controller that I had from my original one and ran with it. Now, why do I need to talk to her?
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable. I'll take care of it. That thing's not getting away this time. I've heard
I remember Mr. Tomasi.
Particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss battling, the biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I can categorize the data. And she's already off on her own thing.
I respect her. She's nice. She just runs off on her own thing.
I've been seeing these Darling presentations all over. Seems like he enjoys the limelight. So you noticed, huh?
It's kind of a ham.
He recruited me out of college. He actually came to visit. He interrupted my physics course by shouting, not quite, Professor, and then marching down to the front of the class where he proceeded to berate the very idea of laws of
God, smokers not for dead.
He's been a showboat all his life. Darling visited you in college? Yeah, he read a paper I published. Came to recruit me for the Bureau. I accepted and then spent years
respond to things
waiting for access to the confidential research that Darling promised me. Whenever I ask about my access level, he just mumbles that it's temporarily postponed and then changes the subject to the effect of entropy on luck.
Oh, shit.
I wonder who else Darling get his work from. Marshall?
Welcome back, Stein Webs.
Trench?
It's nice to see you. And yes, Revenant, smokers were terrible. They were, definitely a thing. I did find out, though, Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, if you spam group up or whatever, they will come help you. So, is my mic level still okay? I didn't realize I had two mics on at the same time. Made things a little awkward. Try not to use a webcam mic as much as possible.
Have you learned anything about Dylan's condition?
Only that he's definitely hiss, but I guess his chanting made that pretty obvious. You know, interestingly, the words of the hiss incantation have an average length of 4 letters. The most common word used 7 times is want. The next most common are through and time. That's very interesting, don't you think?
I don't care about the words.
No idea.
What about my brother?
Right. Sorry, I got a little off track.
A little?
Well, strangely, his tissue samples all look healthy. unlike the other hiss I've tested.
That's good news.
Unless he's merged with us. That could be bad. If you're being corrupted by something and you're completely okay with it, it may be bad.
I wanted to talk to you about the crazy things I can do. My abilities. I get the sense that they're not very
Common?
usual around here.
Well, usual and unusual aren't really benchmarks at the Bureau, but for some perspective, Director Northmore once used the floppy disk to send a bowling ball 6 yards through the air, and that was considered a huge deal. So compared to that, you are most certainly an outlier.
Look at me, superhero and shit.
An outlier. I like the sound of that.
I just realized something. Let's see if I can float in here. I kind of want to go see
Don't let me hold you up.
what's up there on the wall. Let's go. Can we? Can I?
See what you have.
No, I can climb over a whiteboard, which doesn't make any damn sense. But I cannot float to look up at the paintings. I'm just wondering if I'm ever going to get up there. You know, maybe right there next to him. Because I noticed when I first started playing the game, a really trippy thing happened. Walking around, I actually saw my painting, my picture appear in the paintings, like out of nowhere.
Darkness engulfed
really
the
cool.
elevator. There was something there.
Wait, who's this guy?
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there.
What is this?
Presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her.
These are weird.
Trying to make her act. Faden didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss. So it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away. And
The
maybe
game just
because of
crashed?
the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. A man desperate to escape. She sensed something else too.
This is weird.
A hunger in the dark. Not unlike the hostile residents. Waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call.
Alright, so I'm not
The
sure.
elevator lights winked back on.
Well, there's
The
no light.
darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation sector. Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
Okay. That was weird. Apparently Alan Wake is now my brain. Okay, that's fine. I've actually never played those games, the Alan Wake games. I've heard they're interesting. I kind of want to look into them. Maybe on a Retro Sunday someday.
Reaching for her. Trying to make her act. There was a distress call.
You know what?
Faden sensed a drowning man. A hunger in the dark. Investigation
Midnight Snacking
sector.
into the world. I'm done.
Investigation sector, huh? We should check this out.
Ah, there we go. Here we go. New area. Midnight Snacking on Ended the World. I'm done. Is that like autocorrect on Mad? I'm not sure what that means. Either that or because I know end of the world is isn't it End of the World is the Fortnite game? The Fortnite single player? I'm not sure. Not sure. Where am I? That's a great dude. Okay. This seems fine. Oh god, look, an entire new area. I like it. I like when I find new places.
Hello? Anyone here?
Look.
Guess not.
Lore. Missing agents correspondence. I should have held the button instead of just tapping it. Missing agents, Dr. Kirkland. Here, okay, so the date is redacted 2017. Yeah, the guy was talking some trippy shit. He's like an author or something, I think, in a game series, the Alan Wake series. I believe that's the main character. They mention it in the game, and I looked it up, and apparently this is the made by the same developer, so they're giving themselves a shout out here. All right, so Mr. Kirkland, here are the latest agents confirmed to be missing, presumed dead from the containment breach yesterday. Oops, playing with the stakes. Agent Jonathan Connor, researcher Ezra Cruz, Agent Caroline Dempsey, Agent Lindsay Malcolm, which could be male or female, Charles Murray, Agent Derek Shaha. The letters of condolence will be delivered to you to sign prior to sending them to the families. You'll be updated as soon as additional confirmations are made. Also, per your request, a network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations were not archived yet, and the only hard copies of reports existing behind the firebreak. They're lost, I'm afraid. Alright. Ooh, lots of lore.
Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the Bureau.
Darling investigation. Official findings report. R.E. Dr. Casper Darling. Internal confidential. Summary. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation D-084-5 was launched into the ethical practices of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Despite the accounts of anonymous redacted regarding the inhumane treatment of a redacted currently housed in the Bureau, our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose during the investigation. The majority of redacted sector personnel seem to be wholly unaware of any such redacted contained there. One redacted confirmed the redacted's codename to be redacted, but all files pertaining to that name were inaccessible, being classified under the highest clearance level. Investigators were similarly blocked from entering the redacted research wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether non-human paranormal entities warrant humane treatment. While this investigation cannot address any charges against Dr. Darling, we do recommend an investigation into redacted research. Read file 9-82-0136 for full report. Casey inquiry. Mr. Dennis, a request came through recently from an FBI agent requesting all our files on Bright Falls, specifically on the disappearance of the author Alan Wake. Per interagency information exchange agreement, I had some paper pushers gather a folder of all the pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted. But I'm writing to let you know that we received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sounds familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing a name with the most famous character Wake wrote is looking into a case dealing with the writer's fiction coming true. I think this is worth looking into, but what's your opinion? Just give the word and I'll start surveillance on the guy. Special Investigator Gleason. So, it seems that the mystery about this place is spreading further. That's what I love about this game. Everything's a mystery. Tractor supplement. Oh, look. It looks like Polaris is trying to signal me. Burrow Tractor. Altered item 82-KE. AI. I'm assuming that means altered item. Note. Miscommunication led to a local coroner examining the body of William Burrow. Bureau William, male, Caucasian. Case summary. 33-year-old man found dead on his property per police report. Remains obtained for coroner's office also include blood, urine, bile, stomach contents, and bone fragments. Autopsy findings. Blunt force injury to head. A. Laceration left ear cheek. Blunt force injuries extremities. A. Dislocation right knee. B. Complete avulsion of the right upper extremity with associated fracture of the proximal right humerus. Extensive trauma, abdominal reason. A. Complete avulsion of multiple organs, including the stomach, heart, liver, pancreas, kidneys, and large portions of both the large and small intestines, all missing from scene. Conclusion: it is my opinion Mr. Burrow's death is not the result of a mechanical accident as claimed by authorities. The removal of organs is consistent with animal attack. Ooh. I wonder if I'm going to get on a tractor. Resignation letter. Bureau of Control, redacted of redacted 2019. To whom it may concern, it is with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of the investigations for Federal Bureau of Control. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my department's redacted. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame this situation on our redacted, who has routinely ignored my request for assistance in proclaiming the parts of the investigation sector lost to the redacted loose inside. I will never forget the screams of brave agents begging for us to open that fire break. I will carry that shame for the rest of my days. The redacted has failed as agents. I shall never forgive him for that. Sincerely, William Kirkland. I bet you that thing that we see shining through the window is probably an threshold or something. Staffing issue. Correspondence. Mr. Dennis, so yes, there's an increase in AWE cases, and yes, it would be a good idea to put together a special task force to examine exactly why that is. However, it seems that a tiny little detail slips through the cracks. We don't have the damn staff. If you expect us to detect, investigate, and process more AWE cases, you need to give us more people. It's simple math. Between the staff we lost in the Hartman thing and the ones who left for other departments after Kirkland quit, we barely managed to keep up with the workload. Hell, just finding the paperwork for all the altered items we left behind in the sector has been an ordeal. Another thing, and this is going to sound paradoxical, but we have an overcrowding situation. The lobby isn't meant to accommodate a whole sector's worth of staff. We put forward a motion to move investigation to a more stable location months ago. It better not still be sitting on your desk. The people are getting restless, and as Kirkland interim replacement, it's your job to handle it. Regrets? With best regards, Agent Grayson. He sounds a little bit mean, and not just because I read that like I was angry at him. Ooh, is that a... No, it's not a thing. Okay. Now that we've done the required reading...
It's not working.
Of course it's not working.
Probably a loose power core somewhere.
How? The power core's right there. So there's one power core. I like how she can slam into a concrete stairs like it's nothing to walk it off. Cauldron Lake update. To Chief Investigator Dennis, it's happening again. Third time this year. Something certainly has it out for our redacted. Could be raccoons. The locals certainly complain about it enough, but why the hell would raccoons keep going after a monitoring station? Doesn't add up. Anyway, I've got a bureau tech going to the site next week to take a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff at the Lake House Research Station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on Redacted Lake if they won't let me see any data? Hell, I don't even know what they're researching out there. We need to petition them again to share their information with investigations agents. It's only a matter of time before this redacted hits skin, and I want to be prepared. Anyway, if anyone at HQ asks why the Bright Falls report is a little thin this month, tell them it's because we can't take any readings. In the meantime, I might invest in some raccoon traps. Sincerely, Agent Estevez. I'm only here because, like, the guy, that video, like, I can't not investigate a new area. Research and records, Underhill background. Official findings report, R.E. Dr. Rhea Underhill. Summary, Dr. Rhea Underhill is a professor at the University of Woodrow in the United Kingdom, where she teaches biology with a focus on botany. Dr. Underwood once worked at the Bureau as a para-botanist station in the research sector of the oldest house. She served with no incidents or demerits, that's the word. Demerits, and is praised by those who formerly worked with her, including Dr. Darling. I can't speak today. Dr. Underhill has no known connections to paracriminal organizations. Wait a minute. We're going to go back. Paracriminal. So there's like supernatural criminal organizations? I want to know more about that. I want to know more about that. Or any record breaching her NDA since leaving the Bureau. Her civilian behavior has been ideal, with the exception of an ongoing personal relationship with Dr. Darling that appears to have begun during their time as co-workers in the research sector, and been revisited intermittently ever since. Depending on the duration of work in the oldest house, it may be required to have both parties sign a relationship clearance form. This investigation has found no compelling reason to deny Dr. Darling's request to offer Dr. Underhill an interim position with the aim of finding a solution to the mold threshold issue. Ugh, wordy. A little wordy. Alright, Director Investigation. Official findings report redacted. RE redacted. Internal confidential summary. Per authorization for Mr. Kirkland, redacted was launched into the redacted of Director Zachariah Trench. A recent change in redacted witnessed in Director Trench, including aggressive redacted and one redacted, with other staff has been observed. However, this investigation is aimed at interpreting this issue rather than proving it. They steal magical items and steal them for memes. Yeah, I know, right? That sounds fun. Like, that could be interesting. I know, that's where that fucking butterfly meme came from. They sold a butterfly. Like, it was a little origami butterfly that if you held it like this, it would fly. Is this a butterfly? I don't actually know where that anime came from either. Oh no! Oh no! I dropped my controller. Terrible. Gravity. Damn it, gravity. Okay, here we go. A notable redacted between Director Trench and Dr. Darling has been witnessed by numerous Bureau staff. Although both declined to meet for an interview on the matter, witness accounts suggest their arguments center around the dimensional research ring and the redacted kept inside. However, no evidence exists to confirm Director Trench's redacted as anything more than interpersonal disagreements. This investigation concluded that Director Trench's behavior is not indicative of any redacted and that his fitness to lead is not in question. Please refer to file redacted for a full report. I do not know how many times I said the word redacted in the stream, but it's excessive. Trench official warning. Federal Bureau of Control. We all know who I work for. We're going to start reading that bit. Kirkland, I am growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your competence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you are head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What do you think would happen holding a dangerous specimen in investigations? The containment sector exists for a reason. They are better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they have admirably taken on certain AWE monitoring responsibility that your staff is no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. And don't think your petty internal investigations have gone past my notice. You are a worm. Everything I've done is for the benefit of the Bureau. The Prime Candidate program only failed because of Darling. You are both failures playing against me. You're traitors, but the truth will emerge out of you. You've chosen to become my enemy, Kirkland. You don't want to be. Oh, you are choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. You don't want to be. Zachariah Trent, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I have a feeling that Zachariah was not the nicest human in the world. Yay! A non-lord square button press. You know, I don't feel like taking the stairs. Fuck the stairs. Stairs are for humans. Well, normal people. Oh, look! A square. Ethics investigation. Let's go see. Prime Candidate, RE Prime Candidate Program. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, Internal Investigation P-142-9 was launched into the legality of the Prime Candidate Program, redacted by the Federal Bureau of Control. Since all non-subjects relevant to the investigation use executive privilege to decline interviews, very little first-hand information was gathered. However, anonymous sources and documentation declassified by Mr. Kirkland both paint an alarmingly clear picture of systematic redacted and redacted. Redacted were brought into the oldest house and placed under redacted examination and testing with the aim of appointing one as a director upon maturity. This program has produced no successful cases, only resulted in traumatic redacted, apparently naturally inclined redacted. Not only is this a breach of the Ash Act, but it flies in the face of basic human redacted. Why would you redact the last word there? Nature? Decency? Come on. This investigation team unequivocally redacted the Prime Candidate Program and recommends it to be redacted immediately. I'm assuming redacted is saying stop doing that, stop doing it's evil. But I know nothing. Tractor procedures. Yeehaw. Item is not in Bureau custody, none known. Containment procedure. Description, altered effect. A Frank Elk tractor, olive green. Frank Elk. I guess that's as close to getting John Deere as you can. dried blood on the grill when last seen. The item is capable of vocalized responses or growls and unmanned locomotion, considered highly aggressive and dangerous. Background. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after the death of William Burroughs, the owner of the Burrow Farm outside of Trenton, Texas. Local authorities arrived on scene after an employee found the mutilated body of Mr. Burrow under his tractor. Police arrived but were immediately driven away by the tractor. Panic calls to federal authorities were intercepted by the Bureau communications staff. A team was dispatched. Upon arrival, the agents approached the item and responded by growling like a bear. 3 agents were injured when they tried to detain the item, which escaped. Aerial searches for the item are ongoing. Speaking to Mrs. Burrow, only revealed that she had a domestic altercation with Mr. Burrow earlier the night of the incident. Whether these events are connected is currently unknown. Okay, so that looks like I need the battery from over there. Yeah, that's what I would say. So we're just going to force pull it over here. That's a pull sheet.
There. Now that gate should open.
Okay, so... gate's this way. I wish I could just levitate like that. That'd be kind of fun. I'd abuse that power really quick. Like, I'm not sure how you can abuse levitation. Just like float up in the air with a sail and just get your way blown to work, I guess. Session of escape assessment. Official findings report RE incident A-49. Summary. The purpose of internal investigation X-039-7 is to examine the containment failure of specimen SI-1, which resulted in deaths of redacted agents. An inspection report of the containment equipment 3 days early showed no faults. Investigators suspect human error to be caused, yet no department has provided any evidence to support this. Technicians were able to recover the researcher's notes on the specimen from the internal network. On the redacted of the redacted, the specimen began displaying a sharp increase in aggressive redacted. Cross-referencing that date with various logs found only 2 events inconsistent with the sector's daily routine. 1, the air filters were changed, and 2, an hour prior to the incident, a civilian named Alice Redacted entered the sector regarding an unrelated incident. See interview 65-F-124. Given their connection to the same AWE event. Okay, so if you haven't watched Control, that stands for Altered World Event. I'm going to start translating these acronyms when I know them at least the first time. It's likely that Mrs. Redacted's presence is related to the specimen's escape and to the redacted. Investigation is ongoing. I need a sip of water. Oh my god. Also, my allergies are making my nose itch. It's driving me nuts. Alright. So, probably gonna run around the gun thing. Hey, look, a control point. That's good. That's the whole point of this game, right? Control.
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
Glad she admits she's not a detective. Discerning the pattern, trophy errand. That was a bad idea. We're gonna have to just clip off that little bit when I put on YouTube. It's fine. I'll leave a note here to myself to delete 2 frames. No big deal. It happens. That's the hazard with doing stuff live, is sometimes you make a mistake and you just have to deal with it. If you guys want to know what it is, just feel free to add it. That way I can, you can always tell me what the trophy was. Blessed Organization. Records and records. Research record. Criminal profile of the Blessed Organization. Here we go. Here's the thing about the crime on here. This group/individual has operated outside the Bureau's nose for decades, perhaps longer, displaying a level of skill and caution rarely seen in para-criminal groups. Wait, there's a multiple? Do you want to know more? Yes, I do. A review of the past cases has found various mentions of their activity over the years. In 2016, a production company called Blessed Pictures was connected in an altered items case, as well as the death of an agent to exposure to illicit paranatural materials. In 1994, a Las Vegas-based public speaker named Chester Bless was involved in the illegal use of an altered item. In 1988, a year after I was born, A business called Blessed Repair and Service was suspected of involvement with an object of power case, perhaps even creating it. None of these businesses or individuals have ever been located. However, the connection to the appearance of altered items and objects of power is too direct to be considered circumstantial. An arrest order has been issued for any persons believed to be involved in the Blessed organization. Well, that sounds like a blessing. We're gonna go exploring, guys. And then one more time. Boom!
Do we know each other? This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake.
Self shout out there. Trippy. Thank you for that explanation.
Who are you? Who are you?
What the
Do
hell?
I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The
What?
protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration.
I wonder how many control points are in the game, actually.
You need a drink.
That was Dr. Darling.
Gippus.
What the hell's Kippus mean? And yeah, Revenant, thanks for looking that up, by the way. Like a good, I love a good research department.
Endless. Darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. You found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Writing?
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen
Yeah.
it.
Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it.
Did I walk into the wrong
Fine,
game?
my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
Did I walk into the wrong game? Zane has only been mentioned once as a poet to a,
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about. What's he doing here?
So, Zane has been mentioned in a memory, an old tape from, where is it? From an interview she did. Let me see if I can find it. It started... Threshold Kids, that shit's creepy as hell. Let me see if I can figure out which one of it is.
Mentioned a poem.
Oh, here it is.
last
Here's
time we talked.
the only time it was mentioned.
By Thomas Zane.
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did
See?
find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things.
Okay, there's no way to reason to have that play out.
Thomas Zane was with him.
And Zane
The
in the membrane.
poet. No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
Wait, you always remember that wrong. The hell? Okay. So the hotel, this hotel is blown up. Yeah, this game, I love this game. It's very sci-fi. That echoed. It's never echoed before. That's new. It's never turned on before. But I don't know if you this game feels very like X-Files and Warehouse 13 had a baby. I don't know if you've seen Warehouse 13, but it's a really good game. That TV wasn't there last time. Okay, last I checked, you don't punch TVs to shut them off. You push the button or flip the switch. What is it? Am I the housekeeper now? Am I everyone's mom? I go around turning shit off? Oh, I just punched that light. You said I punched our lights out. Okay, anyways.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose, killed everyone it could, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came, a resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Alright. I have to look that up. Another one.
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay, violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC, brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose, killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound. A resonance. It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
This game is trippy. Also, who the fuck types like that? Seriously, who types like that? Nobody pokes keys anymore. It's ridiculous. Always pulling threes. Well, that looks bad. The bridge is out. What? Good thing I can float, huh, guys? Let's go look at this mission. A dark place. Jessie receives a strange vision that mentions the investigation sector. She decides to look into the matter. After arriving in the sector, Jessie passed through a long, closed fire break, unsure of what awaits her on the other side. Can I float past it? Oh, hey. Oh, no. I've never seen multiple bridges before. Yeah, they're on their own. Oh, poop. Oh, crap. Instead of flying, I did a double jump by accident and let go of my flying abilities, but yeah, I can't fight that orb of flashiness. I've run into them three or four other times.
Damp and abandoned. Why did Wake want me to come here?
Well, this is gonna be fun. But yeah, Revenant, are you also a man who likes to look at YouTube channel? Because I got a whole bunch of old games on there, including Silent Hill, both the Resident Evil remakes, all kinds of stuff if you like a little variety in your video gaming diet. I don't often plug my other channel, but I'm trying to do more with it. Oh. Okay, that's weird. We're gonna look in the bathroom. Oh look! Somebody hid a box in the bathroom. Because I know that's where I like to hide my goodies, is in the bathroom. Things I don't want to find, I live in the sewer. Until someone telekinetically blasts the entire thing. Alright, this game is trippy. I love this game. Its visuals are amazing. Break the toilet. No worry, we've got a janitor. His name is Ati. Sorry, my nose itchy. He's really good at the whole fixing thing.
That doesn't look like a house shift. Do I even want to know?
Yes, yes you do. Push the button. That's where all the good shit goes down, is in here. I'm a big fan of horror games and weird, creepy games, so I play a few of them on this channel. Like in October, I've already decided I'm going to hit the Evil Within 2. Maybe sooner. My next game is going to be Luigi's Mansion 3 for my nieces. They really want to see the game, so I'm going to let them watch me. Be the cool uncle, try to keep the fanning down a minimum. Ow! How dare you shoot me, sack of shit? Alright, I need to make a friend. I'm getting shot too much. I like how he turns around ready to shoot the fire extinguisher. Oh no, Silent Hill PT. Very big disappointment. I would have loved to play that. I'm gonna make a new friend. I see there's items to learn here. Oh, I shot him in the face, he died. Okay. I guess he's allergic to being shot in the face too. Very important. What's the name of that game with Pikmin 3?
Of course, the Hiss are already in here.
I've never played the Pikmin games, so I wouldn't have an opinion there. But my nieces really love Mario stuff. They're relatively young. One is 5, the other one's almost 10 now. Oh my god, she's almost 10. Need a friend mind control. Yeah, for the win. Yeah, always remember, always make friends. Creepy smiles are always great. But yeah, I've gotten into video gaming. I was really excited when the eldest niece got old enough to have the hand-eye coordination needed for a video game. I even set them up with an SNES Classic for Christmas. The look on her face was priceless. The younger sister's like, "Ooh, what's that?" But the eldest was just like looking at it, and it warmed me poor dead heart. My cold dead heart was just warm that day. Hartman arrest. Official arrest report, case 74WA-004. 004. Offender name, Hartman Emil. Victim name, Wake Allen, Anderson Odin, redacted, Lane Rudolph, DeSol Wendy, Emerson Thomas, redacted. Officers' names, Dennis, Special Agent Remy. Charges, Code 4, kidnapping of altered item, 1 count. Code 8, sanctions against altered organization, 1 count. Code 37, obstruction of Bureau investigation, 1 count. Code 74, breaching of the Ash Act, 6 counts. Additional notes. Offender's property was used as evidence to be used in conjunction with an ongoing AWE event. Offender's personal effects have been sent to research for analysis. After being cleared by Bureau researchers, all victims have been released. Biannual surveillance orders were assigned to each, except the Anderson brothers, due to their senility and wake, possibly deceased. But yeah, ever since I figured out the mind control thing, I'm like, oh, I like that. I can mind control 2 guys at a time now. Foot gossip. Hello, my feet gossip at night, and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, me. Oh yeah, yeah. He's sane. He's sane. That guy definitely doing 100% okay. That guy. I mean, but I feel like there's a lot of feet have to talk about other than the smell of socks.
Whoa.
Feet are just like, dude, take a shower.
Looks like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
Oh, look, shiny. Shiny upgrades. Oh, okay, that's apparently as far as I can go. So what's cool is her dash. If you look at how she moves, she's actually pushing off the air with one hand.
Yes. Darkness is blocking the door. So now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise and sentient shadows.
I feel this girl though. Like, really, I have to deal with this crap now? What the fuck? Nope. Aim a powerful light source of the darkness and dissolve it. That's right. Eat it.
Burns it away, huh? Makes sense.
I mean, kinda, I guess. Where else am I supposed to go, huh? Here's a bright idea to take the light with me. Haha, get it? Bright idea. This is just what you get on the channel with bad puns. Maybe you don't like bad puns, you're on the wrong channel, I think. Ah, more goo. More goo from more do. Let's go land right here. Now we're gonna float up here. Is that the Fallout guy? Yeah, this vault was not a very good experiment. Methinks it did not go too well. You know what? I think I have to do the mold quest before I can actually enter these rooms. I'll try the mold quest next. I've got grenade launchers and crap now. I ain't afraid no mold. Although I am worried that nothing's trying to murder me in a while. Orange peel. Okay. Whatever works. Marco. Alright, another control point. Okay, so there's the hallway that was blocked earlier. Mold, now that's the flood. Yeah, that's stuff if I try to walk in that room, it immediately starts killing me. There is no hesitation.
The third thing.
The third
sound
thing?
made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. The third thing was a monster. Now we crashed out of darkness toward Phaeton.
Oh, great. He's writing my story. Alright, fine. Mario! Yes. Honestly, my favorite thing about Luigi's Mansion, because Luigi's Mansion was one of my Retro Sunday playthroughs. It is on my YouTube channel if you'd like to watch it. I love how there's a dedicated Mario button. It's my favorite part. Now lore.
The resonance carves its way through the thing that had been Hartman, vibrating, remolding. The sound changes the darkness, and the darkness changes the sound. They both changed what remained of Hartman. They all turned into something else. A third thing. The sound made darker. The darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched. Stretched as anyone when seen from out of time, like a worm through time. Almost an Ouroboros, a spiral, a maelstrom.
Oh.
The gravity well of a black hole, twisting inward, tightening, taking you deeper and deeper to the bottom, the heart, and through to the other side. The third thing said, when you hear this, you will know you're a new you. He said, we build you till nothing remains. He said, under the conceptual reality behind this reality, you must want these ways to drag you away. He said, baby, 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 yeah, orange peel. The third thing was a monster.
Interesting.
He'd tear apart any ordinary person crossing his path. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden.
Yay.
There was nothing ordinary about Faden.
I keep wondering if I wanted to start looking at the ads for Taco Bell. Yeah, Taco Bell. You make the joke, but you don't understand how much Taco Bell I eat. Probably more than I should. The toilet was a battlefield. I like it. Marco. Mario. 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 Interrogation complaint. Kirkland, so you put me on death due just because I did the thing I was fucking hired to do? My job? Want to know what I call that? Bullshit. Asking us to interrogate these scum without using words like altered items or AWEs or paracriminals is the stupidest thing I've heard in my life, and I've heard some fucking stupid things. I work in retail, dude. I get you. I work in retail. I totally get that one. They already know the facts. Hell, they know just as much as us, if not more. And they get sitting there laughing at us while we dance around our words, trying not to leak classified terminology. They already know the fucking terminology. If you think pulling me off this case will stop me, then think again. That piece of bullshit blew up those tracks. That piece of shit blew up those tracks. He killed those people all to make the train turn altered. We have him dead to rights, and you need to let me back in the interrogation cell so we get him to flip on his buddies. These people are terrorists and deserve to be treated as such. This won't stop unless we stop them. You can go ahead and put me on suspension and see if that slows me down, Agent Hewitt. Spoiler alert, I don't think it slowed down Hewitt.
Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the... Agent Fisher.
Oh, here we go. That's better.
Motel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detectors in the lobby area. Tripwire, triggering a flash camera across the main entrance. Even fingerprint powder on the front desk. Results are varying at best. But mostly just... inconclusive and unusable. The footage is corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how, exactly. I think this place is making fun of me. That's the only explanation. I can hear them laughing and screaming behind the closed doors. I can hear the call bell go and ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one there. I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything.
Interesting.
They're messing with me, whoever they are. I think... Wait, shh. There's something. I gotta get this. Gotta get the cable out. Come on, you fiber optic fuck. Cooperate. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Is that it?
All right.
Okay.
That was faint, but I definitely heard movement coming from the hallway.
I hear shit, dude.
I finally caught one. Ha! The recording better work this time, or I swear to God I'll... What? Hello? Who's there?
Cue
Oh,
screen.
shit. I'm with the FBC. Move away from the door. I have a... Where's my...
Oh, that doesn't sound like it went well for him. No way.
Utilize surveillance methods are as follows.
Oh, for a second, I thought that little red light was a red balloon. Like, great. Now we're dealing with it. Oh, what are these?
Lads in here have died standing up.
Naughty.
Lighten them up.
Plants. Gotcha. So Ati is not a man who's going to wait for me to screw around. So let's go over here. We ought to see what he needs to do. Jesse helps Ati by getting the plants in the investigation sector or some much needed light. Now I know there's got to be a freaking charger port around here somewhere. Let's see if there's up here maybe. Because usually that means there's somewhere to plug this in. This is, after all, a giant battery. Resident Evil 2 or 3 better? Ooh. It's a hard one. See, I thoroughly enjoyed both. I say Resident Evil 2 felt a little more horror movie. Resident Evil 3 kind of felt a little action movie. Just saying. Black Market. Honestly, though, if you haven't played Resident Evil 7, you should play it, especially if you have VR. 100% would watch in VR. Shit, what was the name of that collectible? I just missed one. I needed to read it. Shit. Do you remember the title of it? You can roll it back easier than I can. Hoodoo. Where was it? Ugh. What was the name of that? Let's see if there's anything here that just jumps out at me, something I haven't done. Okay, I've been looking at a few Resident Evil Village videos. Yeah. They're good. I played the demo. It was fun. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Plant Complaint, maybe? Yeah, Plant Complaint. I think this is the one. Hey, so I was just wondering, about those plants in research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, the generator does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem to like it, but maybe he could just switch it up a bit? I'm getting tired of the tango. Only working with an iPad and a Switch. I get you. I appreciate you, hanging out with me either way, even with just an iPad, man. It's pretty cool. I appreciate the dedication. The Vita is a fun little item. I would make sure you get it soon, while you can still get stuff from the store, but it's great. And where do these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted, and people like them a bit too much, if you ask me. We're being evaluated by houseplants worth looking into, Dr. Lewis. Vita's a good item. I feel like that may not have been the thing I was looking for. Machine God? No. I don't remember what it was that I was supposed to read. Unfortunately, we have to roll that back later myself, I think. Uh-oh, sneeze. National Cooperation Review. Interagency Cooperation Decision, RE NASA. Def was on the fence. I enjoy my Vita. I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere in the house, but it's a good little system. The touch controls are a little bit finicky sometimes, but they're not used often in games. Following the NASA FBC Coordination Agreement of 1942, the Bureau has provided NASA with numerous technological advancements based on our research, including the black rock lining now found in all spacefaring vessels. In addition, all data gathered during space missions is made available for Bureau researchers to analyze. Recently, certain individuals have raised the concern that this relationship does not adequately benefit the Bureau either intellectually or financially. A thorough examination of the costs accrued by both organizations has shown that the expense of NASA's recent launch of the Redacted far outweighs any spending related to the processing and delivery of any black rock. Far from its medium Earth orbit, the Redacted will provide the Bureau with unparalleled resource for remotely monitoring and photographing AWE sites, a resource that would be lost if the partnership ends. It is the opinion of this committee that maintaining a cooperative relationship with our colleagues at NASA is of a vital importance. And Salt and Sanctuary is a really good game to get for the Vita if you're thinking you're like a fan of Dark Souls stuff. I have not beaten the game. It is very difficult. Like a 2D Dark Souls makes it a little difficult, but it's a fun game. Also, there's another one, I can't remember the name of it right at this moment. It's like a odd. It's you basically you're playing like a swipe game where you're like sword fighting, and depending on which way you swipe your fingers, which way the sword swings, kind of a thing. I can't see a goddamn thing here. See what other missions have.
Air in here is getting bad. The vents, they are full of mold shit. It's not good for you. Headache, nausea, mold, depression. How can you tell when you are afraid? Darkness everywhere.
It is for fun.
New day, same old bloody city, said the old way. Like tar but good for nothing. Get rid of it.
Where's that infernal music coming from? No, there's a game I hadn't thought about. Wow, Infernal. That was a game I bought years ago, I think, on the computer. No, it's definitely a fun little game. It was free with PlayStation Plus at one point, back when PlayStation Plus got free Vita games. That perk ended a couple years ago, I think. Yep, I think we're going back the way we came. That's fine. I can shine light on plants over here. Where'd it go? Okay. Alright, bright lights we got. Is that the plant that needs the light? Is this the plant that needs the light? Okay. Plant doesn't have
There
light.
you go. Doesn't that feel better?
Oh look. Got happy to see me. That's nice.
Welcome back to the land of the living, little buddy.
Apparently she also talks to plants. Why not? Talk to my cat and my dog. It's great. I talk to my dog. She's like, I'm so just happy you talk to me, human. Talk to my cat. She's just like, the fuck do you want? Like, why are you talking to me? I'm a cat. You don't need to talk to me. Why are you debasing me like this? Of course, she's listened to me talk for years, so kind of don't blame her. I talk a lot. Oh, there it is. Boom. Let me see, is this the next direction I need to go? Take me around to abandoned office. Hopefully it won't be like one of those, I come around the corner, everything tries to murder me, I throw the light because I have to and then I can't find it again kind of things. Because you know that happens in games like this. Carry this item. Probably gonna. I remember I was playing StarCraft. Dogs for energy, cats, lols. Yeah. Cats are good for like low-key judging. I mean, I think dogs are like toddlers. Cats are kind of like teenagers. Okay. Dogs will love you to death and do anything they can to help make you feel better. Cats are just like, I love you, don't mention it to anybody, but it's fine. I do care, I just don't want you to mention it. Which is fine, my cat loves me. Okay. For a second, oh hell no. For a second I was worried I was about to be attacked by a bunch of bottles of hydrogen peroxide. Sir, I'm looking for a plant. If you can just fuck off, it'd be great. No plants back here. I don't see any plants in there. Oi! Can I telekinesis up a frickin'... Oh, I did drop the light. Cool. Alright, guys, you messed up. I put down the light now. Boom, catch. And to think your father never played catch with you. That's why they're angry. Where'd he go? Alright, give me your little salt. Okay, I'm in a second friend. I got distracted by the dancing thing behind my head. Okay. That's better. I need to go pick up my light again. There it is. Granted, there's other lights in this area, but this light is my friend. This light, now we have a special bond. Utter lack of regard for desks. It's our thing. Fuck desks. As a man with 2 desks says. Actually, no, I only have 1 desk, but still. I've got the 2 TVs on it. I've got a monitor and a 4K TV on my desk. My setup's a little bit cluttered. Like right now, the camera I use for my face is actually a chain chomp lamp bought from ThinkGeek.com. Like, I'm not a gamer. For me, being a gamer is just who I am as a person. It's been my hobby for years. I don't really collect video games for the sake of collecting video games, but I do have a large collection. I actually spent 3 hours the other day putting my entire... Like, what do desks do even? It's really good. They take up space. They're very good at taking up an absurd amount of space. But also, conversely, they never have enough space. So, that's just the way things are. Like, you think you have enough space, and you get a desk, and you're like, but I need more space. Like, honestly, I'm kind of low-key irritated at how big my 4K TV is in here. Just because I would have rather used that for anything else. Oh, I just murdered my light. Trying to see if... Oh, okay. I broke it. There was no plant underneath that. Now, where is my 3rd plant? I'm assuming it's somewhere dark. I'm just trying to light on it. That plant's happy to see me. See it saying it was right. Nice collecting game seems fun. Are not the one you're looking for. Not the one you're looking for right now. I assume the question is, am I looking for any right now? I have a few I would love to find. I'm not actively searching out anything currently, because otherwise I would be on eBay. My most recent acquisition I'm willing to get here from eBay, however, is from it's Ninja Turtles Through Time 4. It's a game that I've heard is one of the best side-scrolling beat-em-ups, and my wife likes those types of games, so I kind of want to get a game she would like to play with me. Might play it on stream, might just play it off stream. I have, like, Chrono Trigger right now is, I think, for NES is my most valuable game. Followed very closely by Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the PlayStation 2, with the box as well as everything else. Box, booklet, whole kit. Guys, seriously. Oh hell! It's the Bamfi guys. I hate those fucking things. spent a lot of time going through, like, of my non-video games thing. It's, mostly, PlayStation Vita, ironically, is my most valuable item. By itself. He's dead. Ow. I wish you knew the value that would have been saving games. Yeah. Saving games, there's some games that are significantly more valuable than others, of course. Shit, I died. But yeah, if I know the value of, like, you don't understand. Even the box has value. Like, I have a couple items that if I could find the, booklet for it, I would increase the value of some items by, like, double almost. Hardware is as soon as a good idea, just lack of games. Yeah, I have what I call a living collection, which to me means I have a collection of video games that I'm willing to open up and play at any time. I know there are some people who collect, like, sealed games and other stuff, but that's just not my style. A video game is like a good book. You're supposed to enjoy it. It's a story that you tell. Not that you specifically tell, but somebody else. So it's something like to touch. But, oh, hey. Hidden location discovered. Ability point received. Look at that, we found some stuff, guys. Also, it looks like I've got a personal asset that is quite useful. How many of these do I have currently? Oh, what are you talking about? 3 supports to a gang, don't let it age. It's not jerky, you know? I mean, yeah. Now, there are certain people like scalpers who've gotten hella bad in the last couple years. Like, Super Mario All-Stars, which is something I bought because it was going to go away. I wanted to have a copy of it to play. Scalpers took up so many of those things, it's ridiculous. Like, scalpers have discovered that if they take everything, nobody has anything. It's infinitely frustrating. I gotta quit getting tagged by that thing. Let me see if this will help. Just expose a little. Come back, friend. I got a present for you. I should take care of that. Now let's go make some other friends help me take care of Batman over there. I mean, I would if I didn't immediately gun them down. Switch out. It's like a... Have you ever heard of Street... Have you and your wife tried Streets of Red? Switch out. It's like a zombie game. We have not. I can be 100% certain. We haven't played many Switch games together. Sadly enough. Don't I regenerate a little bit of health? Oh, maybe. What the hell? I was alive and then I died. It was rude. I think the if you want to go look, oh, that was a one shot. I should move that to your profile. Anyways, if you want to go to my YouTube channel, my wife and I a couple months ago we played Legend of Zelda 4 Swords from the Game Boy Advance, the one that was bundled with what was it? Link to the Past for the Game Boy Advance. That was a fun game. This has to be the hallway of police. Fucking stop. Yeah, it's a... I can see why it would be aggravating. I'm just trying to find a last plant. Honestly, if I can just find the final plant, I'd be very happy gamer. Also, if I could just stop walking into that fucking thing. Because, you know, nothing sucks than sneak attacks. Now get behind me. Do you know where the last planet is? Maybe a hint. A hint is good. Because this isn't really a puzzle thing. On puzzles, I kind of don't really want a lot of hints, but I don't mind like saying, "Hey, you missed the planet, dummy. It's right on," or something like that, you know. Okay. Let's go look at what his other missions were like. Where do they take place? Eradicate the mold. Eliminate the darkness. But I haven't seen any mold. I don't know how to deal with mold yet. I can go hide in there if that thing attacks me again. What the hell? Just dodge right past me while I'm shooting it? That's weird. Okay, that time it killed me. Back on the right. Like back on the right where I spawn? Maybe? Sprint is useful both in and out of combat. At least you get where you're going quickly, but also can also help avoid enemy projectiles. Remember, doing The Last of Us is like, don't sprint directly at people, they will shoot you easier. Which I guess makes sense. Bigger target, easier to shoot. Okay, so I see no plant here to the right. I got the one to the right there. I got one back here, maybe? No, but that's where a light is. Problem is, that stupid bird thing. I don't really have a way of investigating. Make a friend. Make another friend. Basically, I'm going to try to make sure that other thing just leaves me the hell alone. Okay, some healing over here. Where'd it go? Healing! I need healing. I feel like a Genji main up in here. Just constantly asking. Got it! That's right, I got you, bitch. Okay. Now, that's the hallway I came in. That's the first thing. It's alive and well. Seems happy. Yes? Yes, it does. This is the exit. I don't see... I guess there could be a plane in here, maybe? I don't see a plane in here. I don't see why there would be a plane in here, but it's not the weirdest thing. Oh, where has the little plant gone? Where could it be? I just know it's pissing me off. Where do we go? Okay, it's not. Ow. That's not wise, is what I should have said. Okay. So it's not up here. Like the other one on the other side was hidden behind some blocks. It's not through the wall in there that I went all Kool-Aid woman through. I don't know if the game is choppy or just I'm making things choppy. Oh look, a hint to get through the wall. I like that painting. I'm not sure, is the game itself choppy? Because it seems to be moving. Just the choppiness, I think, is a game design. I'm not sure where it's going. Oh, I get lag spikes sometime, like all live streamers do. Okay. Where is the final? I wonder if it's in the mold section. So I don't have to deal with mold yet. So we're just going to continue on. We're going to swing back. Let's see if I can figure out where that giant battery is supposed to go. Plus that giant battery problem is going to solve itself in a bit. Yep, that hurts. I can't do anything in there. I don't think I get to loading dock either. Because I think the loading dock is only going to be for one of those, when I have the game active kind of things. My Fox Sound Glass from Loot Crate. Fully heals me. Ooh, I can upgrade my abilities. Let's go see what we've got. Astral Constructs. Weapon Form. Upgrade Surge. Ooh, I can upgrade my grenade launcher. Or my, both of them, I think. Oh, I'm at a source. Damn it. Source isn't too hard to get, though. 3. Seize an additional enemy. We're going to do that. More friends is never a bad thing. Alright. We continue on. Oh, there's the battery. Found it. Really? Okay, game. That's just being petty, I think, at this point. There we go. Burn away the darkness. Eagle Limited Summary. Let's go see what that means. The Eagle Limited AWE 44. Event summoning. A train derailment resulting in 62 casualties and numerous injuries was suspected to have been the work of a paracriminal group known as Redacted. Bless it. As a result of this event, the agents discovered that one of the cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. It remains to be determined if whether the AWE was spontaneous or a direct result of the sabotage. Event response. The Bureau had been tracking said group at the time, and the intel gathered suggests that an event of this caliber was imminent in Bloomington. As a result, a response team was on site to be able to respond to train accident site within minutes of its occurrence. They arrived to find emergency processes underway, but also the equipment left behind by the suspected group. A suspicious onlooker managed to elude agents after they attempted to make contact. Further investigation of the accident site revealed a curiously undamaged train car that exhibited an altered state when entered. This individual car was secured and transported to the investigation sector for further studies. So, quick question, Revenant, if you're still there. What brought you to my stream, my friend? I am very curious. Always like to know what I'm doing right. The Shadow. Research and records. Paranatural entity A010, aka the Shadow, is an aggressive redacted consisting of 3 known types. Type A, localized manifestations of sentient redacted, capable of occupying organic and inorganic material, as well as exerting redacted over its surroundings. Type B, shaded individuals, human bodies redacted by the Shadow. These individuals become notably more aggressive, but do seem to retain redacted of their previous selves. Research is ongoing whether this condition is reversible. Here, give me a second. I gotta double check to make sure. Alright, it was a few minutes ago that I was starting to lag out. Type C, shaded objects, similar to Type B, except the inanimate objects are redacted solely to be used as destructive tools. Each type seems to work towards a shared goal, possibly targeting certain individuals, see AWE-35, which may imply a shared link to a redacted intelligence. The threat this entity possesses warrants immediate exploration of offensive and defensive measures. The investigation sector is being outfitted with additional light sources, some internally powered, to prepare the eventuality of a redacted.
My understanding of the darkness is...
So we're going to just play the audio this way.
My understanding of the darkness is fragment, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood.
Of course not.
If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance.
So
by its very nature, it abhors comprehension.
It sounds like the science from Half-Life 2.
My own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists.
Artists?
I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckons the darkness, or did their work perhaps even...
Interesting. Very interesting.
With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well, perseverance is the foundation of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds.
Okay. Interesting.
Incomplete. This abyss, this void.
Oh, I know what I need.
Much wish to be understood. Light symbolizes
Surprised I didn't
stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature.
Okay, let me check something real quick. So, oh yeah, Shatter has one more thing on it. Yeah, damage reduced when on low health. That's weird. Okay. I think I'll use this one for now. Okay, that's not what I actually wanted to touch, but let's go with up here. Missions. Active investigations, I still can't open them. I don't think I'm going to be able to clear this area as easily as I'd hoped. I don't even know how to kill mold yet. Okay. We'll come back to this area. I feel like I'm not yet ready for this area. Let's go back to a warp point. Let's go fight him and let's go do a boss fight. Sure you guys would like to see a boss fight, yeah? Let's go fight a boss. What's this in the bathroom for?
Reminder. All employees are required to report their hours at the end of each month. The Federal Bureau of Control maintains that time is not subjective, and hours passed on alternative planes cannot be claimed. Astral dives do not accumulate overtime compensation. Thank you for your attention.
So, Revenant, how did you find my stream? I am curious. Because I do like to know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. What to do better with. And you coming here helps me learn a little bit more about that. Then if you saw a flyer and decided to check it out, I need to put out more flyers. Containment sector. So it looks like I've got to go fight him in the turntable, which is not going to be fun. Because if I remember, that's going to be an issue. Because if that little angry ball of death is still there, I'm kind of screwed. I can't... There's not actually a way to fight that, according to most of the logs and lore things I've come across. Just saw it in passing. Cool. I like that. I was just curious. You fall on a day that I wasn't live, so I'm just... Must have found one of my other streams. I got whatever... Wherever you saw it, I hope I appear there more often. Because, you know... Right now I've got, other than you, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 bots in my channel. So, unfortunately, there's a lot of bots still on Twitch. Okay, I see where I should have worked to. I know there was a bunch of streamers that made a big fuss that suddenly they lost a whole bunch of their followers to the bot cleansing and everything else, but such is the way of life. Oh, it looks like I'm lagged. Looks like I'm gonna drop in frames again. It happens a lot. Unfortunately. Yeah, there's viewer bots don't bother me so. Oh look, ordinary AWE stage 2. Sled Hill Cave witness testimonies. After what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. DF. I have flyers at my the game shop in town. I put one up in a laundromat, but I haven't really had a lot of time to put up others. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They've been using the temple slide. We call it that. But really it was a broken concrete thing, like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The Knot mother lived there with her babies, children, I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. JF, therapy session, 2010. So that's probably Jesse Faden and Dylan Faden. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of additional site designating temple. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation not mother. But yeah, I just put, I tried to put both flyers in the summer. Feel like you're on your IBs when they're open. You know, I'm gonna have to ask permission to do that. I would love to do something like that. Also, I'm at the library all the time anyways. Well, I used to be. Not so much anymore. Ordinary AWE Stage A4 Town Proper Witness Testimonies. Jesse and I have followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There were a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They just were about to get us. But then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. Yeah, dung monkeys. Yeah, it looks like your iPad is auto-correcting you in the chat. That's kind of rude. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I had heard her immediately. She promised help. JF, therapy session, 10:20. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. DF, interview 2002. Extrapolated information. Digital slide designated hand. SID 36 was verified in Bureau possession. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation dog Neil.
Correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world in the form of alternate world events. These forces gravitate toward.
Okay, so I've already seen that video. We don't need to watch it. What's that?
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years.
I've already seen this one too. Hey, I said up, not cover. Let's make a friend. So what's this international Did it kill him? But I didn't get credit for the murder? Oh no. Just shoot him in the ass to death, it's fine. Look, another friend. Let's see, are we all friends now? Look, we're all friends now. Actually, that guy just wants to murder him anyways. I feel that sometimes. Sometimes you just want to kill your coworkers. I get it. I mean, not usually as literal as that, but hey, it happens. Oh, more lore I missed. Airplane evaluation order. Airplane wreckage. Summary. The airplane in question has been brought in from a private airfield located in the town of Redacted, Cincinnati. It is suspected to be connected to the Redacted AWE, say case file Redacted for details, and is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is being currently stored in the transit corridor in the containment sector, brought there through the New York subway tunnel, special access Redacted. For more information on Tunnel Redacted and links to Urban Legends Center and Ghost Station, Abandoned Track, and Redacted, see file 4-12-4521. The plane's black box is currently being evaluated for Redacted, and initial readings have been taken by a research team, although no altered status has yet been detected. Apparently I need to start walking backwards through areas more often. I've already been through here last stream, so it's kind of strange. Oh, that was him doing stuff. So the hiss are made so like once they're done killing 1,000 hiss. Thank you. I may have murdered a few in my time. But forgot what I was saying. But yeah, I usually try to read everything and pick everything up, so. Although next time I'm at the after I kill this guy, I'm gonna go back up to the executive suite and see what the new outfit looks like. Because, you know, I'm kind of curious what it looks like. Marco! I love slow fall in games, though. Slow fall is just such a useful ability. Because, you know, most games, like, I wonder if I take fall damage. Now, as a gamer, when I wonder if I take fall damage, I don't look for a low ledge. I'm more of the LMZ kind of guy and see what happens. So, having slow fall's nice. Especially when you fuck up and wander off a ledge. Yeah, it's awkward. So Revenant, what game systems do you actually have? I'm curious. I know you said you have a Switch, but do you have anything else? Oh no, you said you had 2 different ones, but I can't remember. Like, you know, you throw. I wonder if I take fall damage, throw yourself off high Hrothgar. Yep, I died. All right. Tomasi. Here, boy. Old friend. Okay, where is he? But I may have killed myself once or twice jumping off the ledge. Oh, that thing. Where's Mr. Tomashi? Oh, executive. Personnel protection. If I'm gonna die to a boss fight, it won't make me do it. Alright, where is the guy I'm supposed to kill to death? No, Mr. Tomasi, don't be a pansy. Now, what is that?
There you are.
Stop dodging my attacks, rude. When I get friends, I'm gonna murder you so hard. Oh, come on. I flash step and you still have me. Oh, come on, I had a shield up. No, I mostly play Monster Hunter Rise and Pac-Man 99. I was playing Devil May Cry 1 and 3 on the Switch. I'm doing Hollow Knight or Undertale. Undertale is a game I've really wanted to play on stream, but just never really gotten around to picking it up. I hear it's a really good one. I would want, of course, to do a pacifist run. Because if you play it on a computer, if you do a pacifist run, even if you start a new save file, the game will not allow you to get the ending for it. So if you do a pacifist run on a computer, you have to do it first. And then after it's dead, after you beat the game, then you can pop out and kill everybody. Okay, so we're gonna try a thing. Nope, wrong button. Shoot. So every time you hit start, it gives you a huge lag spike. Okay, so what do I want? More damage. Spin. Accuracy is higher. Let's figure if this works. Okay, so it looks like this will blast his shields apart faster, but not necessarily damage him more heavily. Where'd he go? Ow. Stop bringing friends. Okay, so that's horribly ineffective. But I did ding him on the head. That was rather cheap. What was rather cheap? The, hitting me with, like, explosives and shit. Yeah, Steam actually remembers, it says it remembers your previous runs. So, like, if you're playing on a computer, you actually have to do it your first time. At least that's... Oh, no. You're gonna go blow him up. There we go. Oh no, you summoned one of those flitty bird motherfuckers? Oh my god. I hate this game. Those things feel like a mini boss in themselves. Oh, I'm dead. It's like he just hit you with BS projectiles. Yeah. BS projectiles are his MO. Honestly, it's the MO of most of the characters in the game. Like, a lot of them, they have those moments where you're like, that's just not fair. Not fair at all. But, you know how it is sometimes. Yeah, there's actually not a healing ability. There's actually not an in-combat healing ability. So, once I take the damage, I either have to do enough damage to another enemy to get them to drop health. Like, I can, if I hit him enough times, he'll drop health. But... okay, I've got an idea. You're not allowed to have two forms of the gun at the same time. So I'm gonna change it once I hit him with the grenade launcher to break his to crack his shield. I'm gonna hit him with the sniper rounds.
There you are.
That safer in him. Alright, parts of it. Whoa! That was close. Right? But yeah, I wish I could heal. Okay, so from the light, the time when you summon the light hand, of actually throwing the projectile is approximately 2 seconds. So now I know about the attack pattern. Right! Oh, what the hell? How did I die? Let's see what killed me. gonna look at the instant replay. By instant replay, I mean the monitor I have on here. Oh, I bet you hit me with a projectile. See, there's like a 2 or 3 second delay between what I do and what you guys see. So if I look at, see, I already have I have on the left side of my screen, left half of my screen is Streamlabs OBS. Keep track of that. That's what Wicked. That's what they were expecting just fight. Yeah. Yeah. Those little things were a huge problem the first time. Those little bat things. I hate those. Okay, so we're gonna go again. So, anyways, the left side of my screen is Streamlabs OBS. The upper right, okay, the left side of my screen. The upper right part of my screen is my chat bot, Streamlabs chat bot, Mubabot, as you guys know him. And if you type !commands, there are other commands you can look at to see see what you can do with Mubabot. But then on the bottom right hand corner, I have my wait, how did I catch a rocket? Anyways, Mobobot, you hit the exclamation point. That guy just wanted to be the best bomb ever. Get off the pole, Jesse. I can literally teleport through concrete walls and destroy them. But God help me if I find a simple metal pole. Stop trying to murder me! Oh, hi. I wish there was a way to charge faster. Yeah, Mubobot is just, he doesn't do much right now. Eventually he'll have commands that you can give him. Like, he'll eventually tell you, like, when I do Wheel of Gaming, you'll be able to click some stuff. Get stoned. Go away. Oh my god, the projectiles. He doesn't miss. He doesn't miss. Yeah, !commands I think activates it. I've said that like 4 times. Sorry. I repeat myself sometimes when I get irritated. Or when I'm distracted. I talk a mile a minute, if you haven't noticed. Pretty much the whole time. So we're going to try that one more time. If that doesn't work, you know, screw it. We're just going to go back to the executive. There's got to be other stuff we can do somewhere that's slightly less difficult. Actually, I should probably try to see if I can take care of that mold issue down below at the bottom of the level. The bottom of the area, because I need to do something about that mold. Fast travel! Wait, countermeasures. Collect reward. I got a jukebox token. Oh yeah, I'll kill guys with just that. Yep. Kill holster. Do you smell the plant mold growth? Matter of taste. It's weird. Alright. Fast travel. Maintenance is not where I want to be. I don't think research is it either. Might want to try something else with full blasters. Come back with full... Yeah, I agree. we're gonna go. We're gonna do another quest. Hopefully that will get me murdered a little less, or at least something that's less boss fighting, more like I can actually go win this. There's actually a couple boss fights I've had to withdraw from in this game so far. So definitely something I gotta keep an eye on. So, quick question for you, Revenant, where are you from, man? Because I am from Springfield, Oregon. Just so you know, who I am, what I am about, where I am from. That give me something to talk about during these freaking long ass loading screens. Actually, wait. So since we're here, we're gonna come over here to missions. We're gonna go investigate that. We're gonna go look at the outfits, you know. It's an interesting one. Looks a little ninja-y. We'll just stick with the default now, right now. Taicho! Oh! My friend, I did not know 'twas you. Because, God forbid, I pay attention to anyone's names. Taicho, so good to have you. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, trust me, we're not insane. Probably. Just how it is sometimes. Hey bro, what's up? What's up, bro?
Maybe I can learn more about the hiss from him.
Can we talk?
I just had an interesting dream.
These are always weird.
Shit.
Shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
That's I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us.
This is how it goes, we're not insane.
He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying.
I mean, yeah.
That he was horrifying.
I mean, a little bit.
But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around.
Yeah,
until the whole
I kind of think
world
he's kind of a
was
bad guy,
brought
or he will
together
be.
by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Wonderful, he says.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that.
For the record, that will never happen.
Not
as long as I'm alive.
I really love her mild panic. Like, yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. This is fine. It's not. It's okay. No crazier than my ex. I mean, come on. Anyways, missions. Let's go do a thing. There we go. Also, he's supposed to be her brother, so that's probably the reason why she's unhappy. But come on, bruh. Don't be insane. Come on, bruh. Get your shit together, bruh. Ashtray maze. Am I on the ashtray maze mission? Research. Okay, that's why. Definitely in the research department. This game is complicated. Also, it's great when she finally sees her. We're like, oh, Dylan, it's so good to see you. And then he starts talking crazy shit, and she's like, oh. Okay. He's doing fine. He's fine. It's fine. It's fine. My insane brother I've been spending my entire life looking for. It's fine. He may or may not be the villain. He may or may not be why the Hiss were here. But hey, who knows? I had a dream. Only great when it comes out of Martin Luther King's mouth. Trust me. Him, it's always batshit crazy. LMZ! And that's how you see if you take fall damage. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! Yeah, he's doing fine in his body. We're gonna leave him there. Here's the key. Just go to someone. Here's the key. I want you to take this key and I want you to throw in a hole. Big hole. Just get the hell out of him. Don't need me on with that crazy talk. This stuff explodes. Boom. Get wrecked, son. Actually, I don't know what would be more useful at this point. First, we're gonna kill off all the exploding bits. Alright, so if I shoot the tops of those, it does the most damage. It's good to know. 11 dude box soakers. We hate you hard to do box, honey. Alright, so we're gonna go down here, we're gonna investigate which is best. We only keep one of each type. You gotta make sure you don't get too overloaded with crap. Just like when you have to use the bathroom, you're like, oh, well, I guess I got too much. Okay. Alright. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Boom. And with that, we're cleared out. Recharging. Are those like mods? Yeah, they're molds. They're all evil. Every single one of them. They have killed me many a time, my friend. I like how she just casually whips out the cowboy move and turning to the side, just gunning. Not sure what shot me. Oh, it's that thing. Healing up here. Healing over here. Jane Eastwood. Who's Jane Eastwood? Oh yeah, Cowboy Riffs. Okay, yeah. Sorry, the lag on here sometimes between my comments and what people are able to comment back. Sometimes it's too long and I kind of forget what I was saying. But yeah, yeehaw, shoot, pew pew, Texas. What's that? No, get off the mother. Okay. I got a sample. I got a sample. I got a sample. Hey, 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 hey. It's gross. Don't want it. But I had to have it. Hey, look, shiny. Alright, those look like ammo boxes. Ow. Alright, new tactic. I'm gonna need a new gun. There you go. I think I got it. Who's your favorite Little Rascal? Little Rascal? What are you talking about? Like from the game? Not game. Movie Little Rascals? I don't know. I haven't seen Little Rascal in like so goddamn long. I can't remember. Every time I see one of those radios, oh shit! I kind of want to say this is a time. Like I just want to hear. Because honestly, that little radio has such a peppy rendition of this. This was a triumph. I just fucking love it. Also, great fucking song. Another sample.
This must be one of the samples.
How do I know? You know, I always sometimes wonder, like, how do video characters just know things like this? Like, do they also see the square, or am I just supposed to know? See, sticking my head in strange holes is great. Very safe thing. Hi, friend. Fuck you. Jazz hands. Jazz hands indeed. Go slower. Go slower. Anyways, like, gotta go fast. What is just one hand? That's awkward. I can't float that high. You think I can jump off of, maybe? Nope. Nothing can get me high enough. Okay. Good to know. Let's see if I can use that to take out some stuff. Chain reaction! Ow. Ish. No ow? We're good. Okay, hey, look, shiny. There's something back here, maybe? Ah, that there be. Okay. Evacuation error. Muster point. This is a muster point. I anticipate many enemies still alive. Didn't hurt anybody, so apparently there's no one in there. Figured that was a good way to. It's a question we all have to do. Do they know things just by touching again? That we all talk to ourselves? I mean, I know myself a little bit sometimes, you know. Sometimes I need expert opinion.
One of Underhill's samples.
Oh god, not these fucking creepy things. Now we're just gonna watch it this way. These are the creepiest fucking things in this game. Creepy.
Building shifts occur at random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize the oldest house. Safe employees are happy employees. Certain rituals allow agents to navigate the oldest house as well. But accidents do happen. Trapping agents inside the walls. I heard you got stuck in your room for 3 days, Topher. Too bad you didn't have your book with you. Or any food.
Or any food? What?
And remember, kids, when you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late.
This fucking shit is creepy. I don't want it anymore. Take it back. Threshold kid shit is so fucking creepy. Okay, I need toilets and gross near the actual pit. That's where we just came from, so it's this way. I do have to be careful, the grenades do self-damage. Yeah, clear the way for stuff. You know, the lack of requirement for accuracy does make my accuracy worse. Make a friend. Make another friend. Friends murder each other? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, shit, shit, shit. Let's see if he can go deal with those things. Alright. Did I kill it? I think I got it. Okay, that one killed in one shot. Wait, did I just make a big loop-de-loop? I made a loop-de-loop. Apparently those things regrow pretty quickly. I forgot some of the ground I can't touch. Is that near the pit?
This looks like a good one.
Had sesame turkey mixed vegetable with dinner snacking and some Oreos now. Chinese food is always good. Can we Chinese food isn't good is when you're not eating it, really. Picnic basket procedures. Containment procedure. Items to be stored in a black rock paneled cell. Keep away from lab animals when not in use. Oh shit. Description, altered effect. A simple wicker basket with cloth lining. No food items inside. This item produces a hypnotic effect that solely affects non-human animals, forcing them to congregate passively around the object. Animals from every genus and species that have thus far been tested are susceptible. Single-celled organisms do not appear to respond to the effect. Appendix 697. The item was taken to a forest upstate for testing. Result of the test provide contradicting data as some of the attracted animals exhibited hyper-aggressive behaviors. The exercise unfortunately resulted in redacted. Further testing should be restricted to more low-risk animal species with medical staff nearby. Me, I'm just trying to find a toilet. Yogi Bear, that you? Probably not. Hey, boo-boo. Oh, fucking shit! The fastest way to make sure they don't kill me is to just turn them, I guess. Okay. So my flight ability is only reset by landing. So, I haven't seen any toilets, have you? Not my friends that can clear up a bunch of them. Shit, I'm too close to that one. I was able to flash fast enough to not take damage. No restroom down this hole. Hey, boo-boo, we're gonna fuck up the ranger. Let's go. Or something like that. Pretty sure that's a quote from in the game. Yep. Come on, where's the hole? Would it kill me to have a fucking flashlight? Maybe.
Be careful down there. We don't want to have to come save you.
You bunch of bitch, you can.
Have you collected the samples yet?
Some of them.
The mold seems to be having some weird effects on things.
Indeed. Even people are susceptible. The fungus grows rapidly within the chest cavity, killing the host.
She seems happy about this.
Luckily, one must ingest the stalks to become infected.
Don't eat the mold. Okay.
We've always cremated the infected bodies after autopsy, but I believe there may be another stage of maturity.
Yeah, the murder type.
A blooming, if you will.
I never thought the word blooming would sound so horrible.
She seems so excited about it.
Have you worked with Emily Pope?
Our paths have crossed.
Ooh, nice.
Darling arranged for us to have a coffee. A meeting of the minds, he called it. She's talented. I can certainly see her doing well here.
I think their toilets are for
I feel like there's a butt coming.
But she's drunk a bit too much of the Bureau's proverbial Kool-Aid. She shouldn't be afraid to forge ahead on her own. Science is skepticism.
Get down with the fungus.
Everything must be questioned before the truth can
Among
emerge.
Us.
So is Darling your boss?
If you insist on clinging to such outdated hierarchies, then yes. However, I would argue that our fields are too dissimilar for one to manage the other. Of course, Darling would much prefer to find his own miracle solution to the Bureau's fungal frustrations. He always needs to be the hero.
So tell me again how you came to work at the Bureau?
This is fun.
Well, like I said,
Yes, it
I
has
was
really
brought
gone
in
on her.
as a special advisor.
Especially she
a
gets hungry.
temporary position, you see.
That
Although
wasn't
that's
in
not
my
the whole
salad
truth.
before.
I was employed here for a time, straight out of university. After a decade of admittedly fascinating work in threshold research and regulation, I began to chafe under the bureaucracy. I needed a change. Not that academia was so different.
And then the mold happened.
What were the last toilet
About
is?
4 months ago, yes. Since my departure from the Bureau, they hadn't been able to find my equaling threshold analysis. Darling and I had kept in touch over the years, meeting at conferences and the like. He called me, and I booked a flight. I've never been able to say no to a man with a dangerous alien biosphere. I had to leave my post in the middle of term, but so be it.
So she's a professor. That explains a lot.
We're gonna get some learning.
Thanks for the information.
I need one more.
My pleasure.
I need to find some toilets. All right, let's go.
Ma'am. Sir?
Pretty sure there's a bathroom down here. These are the first walls I've been able to destroy just by running at them fast. Wish I could melee faster. Melee combo may not be a terrible idea. So, Revenant, have you seen, any toilets maybe? Maybe you have an idea you've got somewhere what they are? Oh, now I can use the elevator to get up and down instead of just dropping like a rock from the top. It's a little less fun, I think. A little less fun. Honestly, typically I go through this entire game without using anything but... I just think the pistol attachment is the best. Ow. What the hell hit me? Oh, there's where that shot was. Oh no! Others. If only I had a way of just knowing everything in the world. What the actual fuck? Ugh. I do wish to complete this mission before I call it a night at 6 local. About 15-20 minutes left. I might extend the stream a little bit just to make sure we finish this mission. Oh hey, this isn't terrible. Nothing down there, okay. That's the control point. I should take care of that. Maybe it's up here? Ah! Oh, I'm dumb. I just walked right past it. Hidden location discovered. Ability point received. Open the door. Anything else in here? Hidden location, so it's not the one with the toilets. But it's got this cool bulletproof water cooler. That's always cool. Something back here, maybe? You know, I really wish I could carry a frickin' light. Pierce, this is the one I want. Current boost, 1% better. I can't fly up there. Ammo boxes that I don't need because this gun generates its own ammo. This also isn't the easiest place in the world to search either. Especially with like the mold people randomly trying to murder you for no reason. Like, what did I ever do to you? I mean, other than Juju. Got him. Alright. Just when I saw something pop up on... Oh, it's probably the game, not the chat. Alright, so... If only I knew of a way to find things out. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, so there's nothing down here underneath the stairs. It's a stair from up there. Lab 6, no toilets. You're slow? It's the interwebs. There's a delay on everything. Everything with conspiracy theories, those happen pretty quick. Huh. Okay. I almost died. I hate those things. Because they explode. I don't think anything's up there. Crikey. Also, this battery on the microphone only lasts about 3 hours. Because I'm thinking once I can kill the mold, I'll be able to do some more game tab. I think once I figure out the mold thing, I think she'll just give me stuff to use against the mold, I hope. Oh, restrooms, found him. Here's some toilets.
This looks like a good one.
We're just gonna pop that right out of the toilet. Just, or take that out of the
That's all 5 samples.
We're just gonna
I
take
should
it
get
out
these
of the
back to
toilet.
Underhill.
Reach in and take it right out of the toilet. Wouldn't find so we don't want to clean no more toilets. Ain't enough toilets in my time. Alright, let's go up. Up and up, up and away. I'm just afraid something's gonna try to murder me from long range with spam. Got it. Sometimes you just have to go back through a different angle.
You look like a woman with mold for me.
You're hitting on me.
I found all 5, but I kind of wanted to eat them.
The mold has that effect on some people.
I kind of want to eat.
Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold or even of this dimension. I suspect it is the result of 2 incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold or fungus because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know.
No nothing.
Except perhaps bacteria.
She reminds me of my old biology teacher.
Did you happen to meet any more members of my ranger detail?
How's that a range?
I didn't see any rangers. Just walking mold people. Unless...
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers. I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm about to make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse.
Oh, yeah.
It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores.
Told you I'd be able
I feel like I should ask to see her credentials.
There. That didn't take too long now, did it?
Of course not, it's a video game. Took 2 fucking...
Ingest this pill, then go and find the source of the mold. Only there can we begin to understand how to stop it.
Take a mystery pill because a rude lady in a hazmat suit tells you to.
Sure, why
Great
not?
idea, Jesse.
Ugh. Honestly, did you want me to wrap it in cheese?
Cheese is good.
Not the taste, the smell. It stinks in here now.
Oh, yeah.
Good. That means the pill is working. The worse it smells, the safer you'll be. Now go. Find the source.
Wait. Okay.
Thanks for the information.
But what happens if
pleasure.
it doesn't smell good?
This must be the pit Underhill was talking about.
Whee! Okay, we shouldn't do that. Some people are susceptible to seasickness. Alright, classified document. Hammer supplement. Let's get hammered. Game Hammer. AI 5-BE. Background. The Smiley Sisters Carnival traveled throughout the eastern United States during the 1950s. Beginning in 1956, young men in the towns visited by the carnival became plagued by a strange form of leprosy originating in the hands and swiftly moving up to the arms. As the death toll climbed, newspapers named the disease farmer's rot. Rumors began circulating that the carnival itself was to blame. In November of 1959, the townspeople of redacted Georgia took it upon themselves to razz the carnival to the ground, believing the entertainers to be servants of the devil. Bureau agents had been monitoring the carnival while investigating the odd disease. Posing as redacted, agents confiscated all carnival property that survived the flames. At the field office, stray redacted were placed in rooms with individual pieces of carnival equipment. The game hammer was identified as the cause of the disease. The remaining property was incinerated along with the infected redacted. The carnival owners were told they had been carrying dangerous pathogen in their equipment. It's not good. Not good at all, really. But this is. that's just out. Okay, big old purple light though is kind of off-putting. We're just gonna slowly drop. Oh, level 9. You're a level 9 enemy. I should take you over. Don't throw up on my friend. Friends don't throw up on each other. Usually. You know. Shit happens.
Oh, God. The further I go, the worse it smells.
The further I go, the more friends I make. Which is always fun. It's fun to make friends. Especially when you're taking your ability and bending their will to your own. And just like clockwork, I have a friend. I have a feeling once I find the source, this game's gonna suck. Okay. They better not have the ability to shrug off my influence. Make a new friend. Make new friends and enslave your enemies. Or bend them until they break, yes. Another one down. Welcome to the fold, friend. And another friend for the fold. It's just one of those red and white mushrooms from Mario Brothers. That'd be funny. Here we go. I like to listen to the multimedia in this menu so you don't have to worry about if you step away, you can't hear anything.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.28, 6, 7, whatever. Still in the thresh mold. Ollie's straight up eating the vegetables now, because, well, why not? Mom said, eat your vegetables. Eat too many and your skin will turn green. Green like Ollie's. Hey, Ollie, what'd you find now?
Whoops. Don't think he's doing too well.
Wait, 6, 7. Still in the thresh mold. Ollie's straight.
Fresh mold. Let's go. I like a good pun.
Eat too many and your skin will turn green. Green like Ollie's.
I may not have wanted to drop down this hole yet.
Is that the source? It's
pretty.
Kind of pretty.
Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Put it back. Put it back.
Nope.
Thank you, Resident Evil rules. got a little cocky there. Come on, Resident Evil rules. Her name is Delilah. Well, hey there, Delilah. Tonight you're so goddamn ugly. Killed it. Boom! First try.
I need to stop being surprised by all the weird shit in this place.
I like it. If you stop being surprised about the weird shit in this place, I love it. Alright, so... lagging again, I see. More things back to normal. Threshold log, let's listen.
Oh, so good. Oh, need more.
Apparently he didn't do too hot.
Oh, good.
All the giggling's a little disconcerting. But I don't want to Thorba. Our Banter brought you luck. Banter always is lucky, dude. Banter, man. Banter makes the world go round. Also, a significant amount of gunfire also helps. Damn it, I'm just gonna warp up to the next stage and then come back. New abilities. I have new abilities. I can get abilities. I can get abilities. Alright, what abilities can I get? Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Alright, I can't have that one either. No, nope, maybe no. Let me see if I get slightly higher in the pit. I'm already in the pit. Active threshold, maybe? Oh shoot, wrong one. That's how it sounds like when a chick pussy tastes good. yeah, I can see where that'd be I guess you could make this sound. The giggling's a little weird. Sweet guns are cool. Yes, I like shape-shifting guns. I don't like how this gun has one ammo pull for everything, though. It is a little aggravating to run out of ammo. And if there are parts of this that you missed, the laggy out parts, I'm going to put this up on YouTube on Monday. And that's when this will go live. Thought I was going to die, didn't you? Thought I was going to die. Oops. Dash to there. Dash over here.
Save you. Serious.
Director, you've returned, I see.
Killed it.
And you're not sprouting mold from your eyes. I take it that means my pill worked. Now tell me everything. Did you find the source?
Killed it.
You did, didn't you?
Shot it a few times.
I found a big angry plant. Like gigantic. I killed it.
You killed it! You found the source and you killed it!
Yes, yes I did.
I could have learned so much from a live specimen.
Her concern is touching. Really, it's too much.
Here, I brought you a sample.
A piece of the innermost mold. You're not such a lost cause after all. Strange. So different, even superficially. Another stage of growth.
Just don't eat it.
Please, no more stages.
You'll be pleased to know that cutting down the creature at the source has already resulted in a notable cessation of the mold's rapid growth. You've bought me time for further study.
Hopefully it dies.
So what now?
I'm glad you asked. While you were busy in the pit, a number of mold hosts were sighted beyond the threshold. They managed to sneak out without the rangers noticing. There's a reason I didn't send Steve and Andy to find the mold source with the others. These vagrant hosts must be eradicated as soon as possible. The mold can still be spread by their overgrown bodies.
Any idea where they went?
The hosts I've observed are not a sprightly bunch. Here are the reports I've received. They'll help you find them.
So,
I'll go take care
I like
of
how you're responding to the very
Good.
first question from the
And
stream.
do be quick about it.
There's a nice way to say that.
Hurry the fuck up.
Thanks for the information.
That's what it is. Hurry the fuck up.
Note to self. Conquest lock for a laboratory door.
Let's see where these guys are. And that, my friend, is how you get down a hole fast. I missed a turn down here. I want to go back through. What that was. Aha! It was a good idea to backtrack. Yeah, she was fucking nuts. Like, how dare you kill the thing that's killing people? You know how much I could have learned from the method of murder that the murdering thing had murdered with? I could have opened whole new avenues of murder. Maybe a touch of mayhem. We could have had fun. Lots of fun. All the fun. All I wanted was snacks. Oh, look, the flower's gone now. That's nice. Flower go dead. It's always nice when the flower's dead. Okay, so I do still have my charge thing here. Alright, so I have 5 healths. I wish I could upgrade my freaking gun. Do I want to make more friends or what? So this is 2, this would be 3. Mushroom Murder sounds like a Mushroom Murder does sound like an awesome metal band name. Expert para-utilitarian, probably for getting enough upgrades. Let's see, missions. Go to pneumatics. It's good, good. I can go to pneumatics, no big. Fast travel to pneumatics. Alright, so I'm gonna go clear out this one last fight. Dead letters is closest. And then we will move on to, then we'll just call the stream tonight because I think I should cancel it now. Tomorrow we'll be on our usual 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time for Retro Sunday, but we'll go over that a little bit more in a moment. And then we're going to blow up some bitches with the grenade launcher as well, by the way. Alright, come on, game. Just load. Fast travel is not necessarily fast. Unfortunately. Central Executive, Communications Department. Actually, there's a whole area, room, central thing I can go access to without dying on impact. Honestly, one thing I hate is how complicated it is to get around this area. Not yet, it says. Not yet. Hey, look, my painting on the wall. Grenades, solving one problem, solving problems one pull at a time. Yep. Trying to remember how to get the pneumatics. Trying to figure out how to get the pneumatics and destroy as much as humanly possible on the way there. This, my friend, is how you climb the stairs. Or no, fuck it up by pressing the button too many times by accident.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing...
Oh, this is a new one I didn't have before.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
What?
Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious.
That's what kind of
receptacle? It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on, and they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops.
Aha.
And it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Haha, cup. Bitch, I'm launching block.
80 kilobytes.
80 kilobytes, man. Like, the fuck is a kilobyte even at this point? Like half a picture. I don't think a kilobyte anything is a kilobyte anymore. You gotta quit doing that. I can't remember how to get the pneumatics. No, that's not even a song. No, it's evil chanting. God, how did I do it? It's not there. it's not up here. I can't figure where the hell I'm going. Ooh, Lord. Havana submarine. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring a majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Deaths were reported. Redacted deaths were reported. Ongoing information has been managed. Everything is at least 23 megabytes on average. Yeah, I can take pictures with my phone that are bigger than that. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was forwarded through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been redacted. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations noise accompanied by intense pressure in ears. This lasted for redacted minutes. No visual phenomena were witnessed. The scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula I-9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identified as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. See case AI85 for details. I'm hearing a lot more roaring than I usually hear in the area. I just like headbutted that wall. Like a super headbutt. God, I hate when I don't play a game for a while and I can't run it anywhere. It's not where I wanted to be. Meal room, I think, is on the same floor. Let's go there, see if everything works. I'm trying to do one last side save the people mission before I call it a night, but looking like it's getting more difficult. Because of course it is. Because that's the way the cookie crumbles. Huzzah! I think pneumatics is this. No, this is the right spot. What the fuck hit me? Oh! I just got fucking killed. Oh! What? I died. So bad. So sad. Do do boo 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 do. I died. It was terrible. Yeah, I got Spartan kicked to death. I'm not sure how. Although there are some places I can now go. They couldn't before. And I'm pretty sure the research sector I couldn't go to. Research. I think Central Research had a couple areas I couldn't get to before the anti-mold pill. God, why can't I get lag spikes while in loading screens? Because there are lots of loading screens here. Lots of loading screens. Although staring deeply into Polaris is oddly hypnotizing. sure there's certain areas we could not reach. And turn on all the lucky items. The horseshoe there. Because of course there is. The horse, of course. Oh, what did I turn? Oh, I turned on the light. It's dark in here, guys. Okay. Oh shit, what did I do? Alright, let's go read this floor real quick. This seems like a puzzle and I want to read it. Lucky item manifest. Lucky item manifest. Bronze koi fish china attracts abundance and wealth. Feng shui. Horseshoe Ireland wards off evil. Orientation important. Heals up, allows luck to be kept. Heals down, luck flows outward. Namekio Neko, Japan. Beckoning cat used in shops. Paw held up to beckon customers. Creating luck for business owner. Four-leaf clover Ireland. Shamrock rare plant variation. Connection to druidic healing rituals. Elephant, China. Protection, good luck, wisdom, feng shui. Light bulb. Various documented gambling rituals indicate luck is produced when all lights in a room are turned on. Note, effective items to be tested. Consider investigating the orientation of the horseshoe. Also, consider positioning of feng shui objects. Proximity of luck objects may influence luck ratings. For more information on ritual use, lucky action to be performed and avoid relevance to OCD behavior, see file 928-1672. Okay. So, all the lights on. Four-leaf clover, yes. The fish has got to be less than 2 feet away. Let's go grab the fish. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Fishy, fishy, where's the fish? Alright, give me a second. I gotta let my dog in. She's gonna have the fit. She's been with me all day, but that's not enough. Oh, I know, baby. She's coming whining. No. No cat. Light bulb, yes. Four-leaf clovers, yes. Fish less than 2 feet. And if I stand on the wrong side of the table, it's great. So, here's the pupper. This is May. M-E-I. She's named after the Overwatch character. And now she's had her love. And now she loved me. I wonder if I have to carry the fish in there. Let's carry the fish in there. I get the fish. Let's see what happens. I don't get the difference. Okay, so wants to go leaf over there. The fish there. All the lights on. Are there more lights I did not turn on? The lighting does not look like it comes from the light. Make sure they're all on. Four-leaf clover, check. Lights, check. Fish, less than 2 feet, check. If I do this from outside... Six? 6 good? Oh, I bet you have to maximize the luck right now. Alright, this is an interesting puzzle. Yes, yes it is. The fish made it less lucky. That's the only thing I changed, I think. Six. Horseshoe was fine. Elephant. Try to make the cat wave. Hello, Papa. Figure out which end of the heel is in. I don't know how I'm supposed to get the elephant closer, though. Okay, so I'm trying to get to 7, I think. So, to keep this 7, this is worth 1. So let's turn that around. See what happens when I hit 7. Am I in here? Okay, so being in there is worth a -1, I think. Let's see what this does. Puzzles are fun. Aha! I win! Yay! Behold, I am happy. So I was the final component. Abilities. Bigger enemies are now mine to control. Behold. Me am smart. No, me am smart. You am watching. Guy with a minigun is not my friend. Slightly more accurate. This is how you trying to firefight, my friend. Enslave them, Brave. God, those guys are putting in the work. Oh no, that door I ran past, I've already been through there. Come here, friend. That works. She got immediately dome him. Dimensional research. I could have sworn there was a mold door around here. Oh well. What the hell? You know what? I should probably call it a night though. Alright, so we're just gonna call it. Ground Control of Major Tom. Great song. There you go. What? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. She's looking for a skirt. No, thank you. No. She's wearing pants, by the way. Yes, I know. Alright, so next stream, I won't be streaming next Saturday because I have to work next Saturday. I gotta talk with my manager about trying to get more than one weekend off every 2-3 weeks, so that I can actually stream regularly again. Or I'm gonna have to figure out something else. But tomorrow we will be doing our usual Retro Sunday. We will be picking up with the next hi Pupper. The next Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages part. I think we're on part like 8 or 9, somewhere in there. After that, we will I will be part of that I will be going to the secret tree. So that I can redeem a bunch of secrets off stream. I went over to Oracle of Seasons again because I figured guys probably didn't want to watch me run back and forth across the map we already finished up. But we will I'll be redeeming all the secrets I got from the other game for my Link thing, like the Master Sword, the Mirror Shield. Oh, it won't be the Master Sword yet, or the Mirror Shield yet, because I haven't leveled those up in the actual Oracle of Ages yet, but we will, and that will give us the full thing. We also got a bomb upgrade, ring upgrade, seat upgrade, rings. I got a ring code to bring all my rings across, which will help me out significantly as well. Other fun stuff. But we will be heading toward I think the 5th or 6th dungeon. I'm not entirely sure, maybe 7th, somewhere in there. But definitely check that out tomorrow. Our usual 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If it's delayed, I'll probably post on Twitter or whatever. But thank you for hanging out with me again today. Special shout out once again to Revenant Locks and Marcus Too Marvelous for the follow when I was off stream. So thank you for that. There's some. If you like what you see, please hit that follow button above my head. If you really like what you see, hit that sub button. If you don't have any money, but you do have Amazon Prime, you get a really cool perk by signing your Twitch into your Amazon Prime. It's called Twitch Prime. I'm sorry, it's not called Twitch Prime anymore. It's called Gaming with Amazon or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. They keep changing the name. But what it does, it gives you cool unlocks for games like currency, skins, weapons, that kind of thing. It also gives you a really cool perk. Every 30 days, you get a non-recurring Twitch Prime sub. The level 1 sub. So it's definitely free. Use that to subscribe to my channel or somebody else's channel. Make a small streamer's day. So those big guys with dozens or hundreds of subs, it doesn't matter so much to them. Yeah, good night, Revenant. You have a good night. I hopefully will see you tomorrow. But yeah, if you definitely like me, just hit that sub button, free one or otherwise. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for swinging by. I hope you enjoyed it. Down below is the playlist with more videos of this playthrough if you want to catch earlier videos. Also, this video will have gone up Monday, so Tuesday is when Retro Sunday will post. So definitely hang out with me then tomorrow, on either site, and I hope to see you guys then. And don't forget to game on.